Hey Ben.
Oh, it's Chris. Hello, Chris.
So this mini episode, I decided I was going to ask you a question that I've been thinking about, but also kind of one of those questions you see on Twitter and Facebook and whatnot. And it's like, what does Ben think about this? So here's my question: what is your most unpopular opinion on pop culture or
Ooh.
in pop culture?
Whew. Well, uh, I think, I have more than one controversial opinion.
Well,
Um,
all right. How about your top three?
top
Like
three. Okay.
top three opinions that you might get stoned if you announce them at a Comic Con.
That's great. I love this question. Oh man, this is a great idea for a mini-sode. So, my top three things that might get me stoned at Comic Con. I'll go in highest first. What will definitely get me stoned at Comic Con is I'm not a huge fan of Marvel.
Wow.
I like Marvel. In particular, I like what I've seen of Guardians of the Galaxy, the comics and the films. From what I've experienced of them, I like them. I like the X-Men stuff, but I'm not really interested in the Avengers or Thor or Iron Man or Captain America. Just doesn't do anything for me. Don't know
Okay.
why.
No judgment here. This is a zero judgment question. I'll let the fans do that.
And this is the point where most of our audience leaves.
Like, why did our numbers go down?
I mean,
All
I'm
right.
not I'm not anti-Marvel by any means, but I'm
Well, no,
just
I didn't get that impression.
I don't know. I've always gravitated more towards DC. I've always been a Superman and Batman guy rather than a Iron Man and Thor guy.
Okay, so
So,
you just entered into the age-old debate right there. Is
mhm.
that you prefer DC over Marvel? And that debate's raging quite a bit. So I don't know. So that's I mean I don't think we've lost all of our fan base right there. It's okay.
Good. Now I'll do the rest of my top three and get rid of the rest of them. I'm not. Well, I have a complicated relationship with Harry Potter. I
You have a complicated relationship with what?
Harry Potter.
Okay, I got you. Complicated with Harry Potter. So
Um,
I don't know what that means.
I do like Harry Potter. I enjoyed the books, but I don't really like the films. I think I would
Okay,
like it better if it was a TV show because it kind of feels the books kind of have a TV show vibe, and I feel like
I'd
the
be down for a
films,
Harry Potter TV show, like a Netflix original.
yeah, like a Netflix original or even like an HBO treatment, kind of like they did for
HBO Harry Potter.
yeah. I mean, it doesn't have
Okay,
to be, all adult like HBO shows are sometimes, but
like this is Game of Thrones, but not.
that level of production quality, I think, would serve Harry Potter well as a franchise. And who knows? Maybe we'll get the reboot that'll finally make a Harry Potter fan out of me because I don't
Again,
dislike it. I
yeah,
don't. I don't have
I don't.
antipathy towards it.
I feel like these opinions are not going to get you stoned at Comic Con, though.
These things.
I think these are things that are well documented that people have different opinions on. Like I've heard many people say the books are better than the movies, so I don't think that's too crazy of an opinion.
Maybe I'm barking up the wrong tree with my top three here.
No, these are great top threes. I think this is a great discussion idea. I'm just feeling like you're not going to get stoned this week, so maybe next week I'll ask you a different question
Well, that's
and get
good.
you we'll get you to get them at Comic Con.
I don't know. I mean, I do feel bad for saying these things because I know that people really enjoy and get a lot of enjoyment out of Marvel and Harry Potter.
Yeah,
But I just, for whatever reason, maybe it's because I discovered them more later on in life.
yeah.
And that I think that nostalgia factor definitely plays a role for me. I mean, I love Star Wars, but I also have a lot of memories of watching Star Wars growing up. And the same with Lord of the Rings. Like, I have memories of reading those books when I was young, so it
What is your final opinion?
I forgot what it was. Hold on. Okay, I guess it's kind of one. It's a beef that I have that ties together the first two. I don't really like stories about teenagers.
You don't like stories about
Teenagers.
Teenagers. Okay.
I feel like the whole like Spider-Man, like the angst of, oh, I killed Uncle Ben. It's this the whole like teenage.
Which is about half of comic books.
Yeah, it's half of comic book culture, and it's half of well, I guess most of Harry Potter takes place during his teen years. So
it's all of the juvenile.
And it's a big thing in mythology too. I mean,
right.
Almost all of them have some sort of like teenage hero, and it's that kind of like coming of age mythos.
So you're not a big fan of the coming of age story?
No.
So why do you like Star Wars?
I feel like the way that Star Wars handles the coming of age myth is better.
Like everybody telling Luke to shut up.
Do what?
Everybody tells Luke to shut up.
Maybe that's it. Also, I mean, being real for a second, I feel like Mark Hamill was a grown man when he made that movie. And even though he acts like a teenager,
right,
he doesn't look like one. Yeah, I mean, I guess he was pretty young. But, I mean, there's enough there that when I was young watching it, it felt like Luke was someone who was like the next stage of my development, not at the stage of development that I was at. Whereas Harry Potter and Peter Parker are supposed to be literally the same age as their audience. And I don't know. I didn't like that then, and I don't like it now. I didn't like it then because I wanted to be a grown-up.
Right.
Like, I wasn't one of those kids who was like, I'm enjoying being a kid and it's cool to be me. I was like, well, what I really want is to like go out and have adventures like Han Solo rather than be the coming of age Luke Skywalker.
Right. I wonder in our audience how many people actually liked being a kid when they were a kid. I'm kind of curious about that.
Yeah, that'd be something for you to let us know. If you're listening and you have an opinion to share, be sure to send us an email at popstorian@gmail.com.
Or on Twitter at popstorian, and also at Facebook.
And Instagram! I'm just going to keep announcing Instagram that way until we get lots and lots of Instagram followers.
Are you kind of nervous that we have 13 right now?
We have 13 Instagram followers?
We have 13 Instagram followers.
That might be more Instagram followers than I have on my personal account, Chris.
Well, actually, personally, I still have more at 21, but it's not a competition.
It's definitely not, and it's not a competition between Marvel, Harry Potter, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings. Insert your franchise of choice here.
It's the No Judgment Zone.
No Judgment Zone. Thank you for that question.
Yeah, that was good.
I enjoyed that, and I hope that our...
Great answer.
Thank you.
I didn't even make fun of you.
No, I don't feel made fun of at all. I hope our listeners weigh in as well.
Yeah, that would be good.
Well, thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time on Popstorian.